What's up, everybody? Thank y'all for tuning in. This is your girl Chaz on my podcast. So, this is the thing. Oh my God, y'all. I am nervous and eager at the same time. Like, big shoes to fill is an understatement. I got my boy in here, Snoop Robinson, and I am so excited that he's here today. Like, he's basically the Dallas producer, director, and I just found out musician. Like you just told me about. Like Snoop, just let everyone know, all the viewers know who you are, and just to enlighten us a little bit on some of the stage plays that you've actually done.
Well, I'm Snoop Robinson. I've been around on the scene for probably probably over 30 years now. Don't feel that way, but I have. I've been doing from entertainment, from acting to producing to directing to playing behind other folks to opening up for different people. From doing, I've been doing a variety of different things. So
No. What about these stage plays now? Like, because you've literally done so many stage plays, I can't even name them. Like
I can't
Miss
either.
D's Kitchen. Let's start here. Miss D's Kitchen. Frenemies.
Right. Well, Miss D's Kitchen is actually on hold due to Corona. We were supposed to be presented in April. Then it moved to August. No, started in April, went to June to August. Now we're going to have to move it again.
Oh, wow.
Due to, just the capacity. And it don't make financial sense to the producer to spend that kind of money and can't get some type of return or even break even. So we're going to
they've
move
been
it to next
talking
year.
about that a lot. Like, I've been seeing a lot of people even, in Hollywood pulling back on movies, that are supposed to, go, and it's just, they're pulling back on a lot of things because of this.
Well, see, the thing about plays is your concern now is your audience.
Yeah.
And if your audience don't have, the coverage, you're actually hurting yourself.
Yeah.
When it's all said and done. So she's really taking a smart move of just prolonging it until things have kind of cleared up. Is it going to get away 100%? No.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when people are not really believing in the situation, I've actually had some friends that have passed. I've had some people that have gotten real sick. So I know it's real.
Yeah,
and you just have to be careful with it, But I think overall, it's just a situation of you just gotta understand what you're gonna try to do and make it happen.
I agree. Now, definitely, I noticed that you dibbled and dabbled on a little bit of movie scenes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me a little bit about that. Like, what was like working with movies and working in movies and stuff? Because I know that was a lot of work. Like, definitely.
Well, I've had the opportunity to produce probably 5 to 6 movies, I believe, and they're on Amazon Prime.
Oh yeah, I definitely.
And
I know some of them.
and all of them. And then I've also been in some that I didn't produce, but I've actually acted in. So the experience, I've been in that industry for a minute too. I got into the movie side when I did a film called She's Not Our Sister.
Oh yeah.
And when we did She's Not Our Sister, that kind of gave me that spearhead to, okay, you can really do this thing yourself. So after that, I ended up doing Unexceptional Love, and then after that, it just kind of started driving. Yeah,
definitely, like Love and Drugs, Black Diamond. Like, you were the director in that, right?
Yeah,
I
exactly,
mean,
exactly.
What, Stolen Virginity? Oh, I did my research.
I see.
Like, literally, when I pulled this man up, I was like shocked. I was like, I don't even think we're gonna have enough time. Like, because that was just phenomenal for me to have worked with you and to Google you and seen all that. I didn't even know that. Like, so what would you per se, like, basically prefer to do, like movies or plays, if you had to, like,
if I had the opportunity to just say this is what I'm doing 100%, would probably be plays, because I love seeing people, almost like radio or TV. Well, more so radio, but just to see the gratification that you give, and these people on stage, just out in the audience, just really excited about what's taking place, or if they don't like it, they're gonna let you know, or if they enjoy it, they're gonna let you know. And just the interaction of live theater is just so much more amazing. Now, can you get more? Can you get a lot of traction out of films? Yes, but at the same time, you don't see that until you see it on social media or or those type of things. But man, I've traveled in different shows, and just to hear venues that hold between 17 to 2,200 people, and everybody's yelling ooh, and you feel that warmthness. It's an amazing feeling. Yeah,
definitely, I agree on that, because it's like authentic.
Exactly.
You get
exactly. And if they like it or they don't like it, right then and there.
Oh yeah. So I noticed, me and you work together, and honestly, I was nervous as ever. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest on that. But I just feel like when it comes to working with newbies, do you prefer to work with someone that you're more familiar with in films and movies, or do you prefer a new face?
I would say this, depending on how big the production is, I would prefer some seasoned folks, and then I'm cool with adding some non-seasoned, because the thing is, people have to grow somewhere, and if they don't have the surrounding around them that people can learn from outside of the director or producers, it doesn't benefit them. So I really don't have a problem with newbies. Actually, speaking of She's Not Our Sister, I had one young lady that never acted before, and she was the lead. She ended up, actually, when we went to go shoot the TV version of the play, she ended up getting a role on the film. So she landed 2 different opportunities, film and TV, within her first opportunity.
And never had
never had been on stage and never been on television. Now she's been seen by millions.
I can't believe this. We're gonna get into that a little later, because I'm gonna tell y'all how I end up, stumbling my first play. Audition or whatnot. Yeah, definitely. Now, being a director, I know it can be overwhelming. I know, being director, it's definitely a lot of work when it comes to working in the metro area as well, like Dallas, Texas. But I think I asked you once before, did you want to expand and work outside of Dallas and do Hollywood and things like that? I know you dibbled and dabbled and said, brought up some things, so no.
I will say this. I've had the opportunity to do some things in LA and Atlanta.
Because I see big things for you, Snoop.
But I look at it this way, though. We've got so much talent here in Dallas. Why we can't make Dallas the new Hollywood? Which, Dallas have had some amazing shows here. Like Dallas, which is an old television. That's what really set the tone here in Dallas. It's
called Dallas.
It was called Dallas.
What?
You need to look it up with JR and
I'm gonna have to check this out.
JR, man, when I'm telling you, that was the set tone for it. Then you had there's a theater, not a theater, but a movie lot over in Las Colinas. And they have multiple studios to where Walker, Texas Ranger was shot here. The list goes on. Be some amazing things, but for some reason, people feel like it's not validated unless you go to Hollywood.
Yeah.
And Dallas has, some amazing talent. From musicians. Most of the best musicians are from Dallas. You've got folks that trap. My homeboy plays with Janet Jackson. He's the MD for Janet Jackson. You got another one that's been MD for Erykah Badu and Snoop Dogg. The list goes on, and all these folks
Erykah
are here,
for me.
right? And the same guy that's MD for Snoop Dogg is MD for Erykah Badu. So you've got all of these amazing talents
and
here
underground.
in Dallas.
Let's just start there.
It's crazy. It's really crazy.
One of my favorite underground artists in Dallas is Lil Ronnie.
Yeah.
I think he is so. It's just his lyrics,
right?
And I don't know, it's kind of different. It's catchy, it's different. I like Ronnie, but
what's his
it's
name?
a lot of other ones.
Fat Pimp.
Never heard of him.
Fat Pimp is known. He's a big one. Us, my boy.
But it better not be Screw though, cause it
Nah.
just Screw for me. It just that.
What's the other little one that just shoot? My mind just went blank. But it's a lot.
It's a lot. Mo3.
Mo3 is another one. There's
it's so many.
And that's the reason why I'm saying that. Why should I plant seeds in all these other areas like the LA? LA has it. Yeah. Atlanta has it. Atlanta has Tyler Perry as far as his studios is concerned.
Yeah, so like I just wanted you to be on like that platform of Tyler Perry. Like
why I can't do it here?
Yeah, you're right. And
there's studios here.
You can build them from your own. I agree. But I just wanted to ask that.
And I appreciate that. And I'm very honored that you said that. But if I can get the right opportunities to bring it here, because there are studios here, and we make Dallas the new Hollywood. Have LA folks come in to shoot here. You know what I'm saying? So and like I say, and that's what does annoy me is that everybody have to go out of town to the New Yorks, to the Atlantas, to the Hollywoods just to make it. Wow. When it's harder because now you done jumped in, and when I go down there, there's a lot of people that look like Snoop. There's a lot of people that direct like Snoop. So the opportunity is smaller for one, right? And now you're creating a new brand for two,
right?
So now you've got to oversell yourself, and I'm not a seller. So, you know, my work speaks for itself. So a lot of times, you know, you have to get in front of new people and basically sell what you can do. And it's like, you know, am I saying it's not worth it? No, I'm not. But for me, it tends to get frustrating.
Yeah.
So, you know, but I am honored that you said that. But I really want to make Dallas that market to where people like yourself are ready to act.
Yeah.
You know, and
honestly,
really
I think you guys are doing a great job with what y'all doing. Like the girls that are coming in today, like all y'all come together and y'all make it work. And I'm like, this is one big family. Like they all be like doing it, you know, and that's dope because that's that unity. That's that unity that I love the South, man. I ain't gonna get into details.
And it's funny because a lot of people won't work together, and I'm more open to working with each other just to create a brand.
Yeah, you know,
for each other.
Open, like without knowing the person, you're just open and willing to help and give that lending hand, and that's what I want to thank you for because honestly, that was cool.
And that's actually how I was able to grow in this business.
That's what's up.
You know, somebody pulled me
everywhere you go. Hey Snoop! Hey Snoop! Look,
relationships are key. I tell you that.
Hey, he was walking us in. We was walking in. What's up, Snoop? I'm like, you know, everybody knows Snoop.
It's a building relationship.
It is,
and it's more value than money.
More value than anything. We need more stand-ups like you. But has it ever been a time where you know you like the motivation was a little off and you kind of felt like, man, I felt like it's a time when I want to give up, or have you always been able to be pushed to continue?
Have the issues daily. You know, I think if you get to that mindset to where you feel like you have made it, I don't think you have room to grow. Wow. And so I'm always like, man, I would love to be on that platform. I would love to have that opportunity. And then when you see others that say, well, Snoop, you're there. No, I've got other other things that I want to do, and I want to take things to the next level. Okay. So I'm there all the time, actually. Yeah, I'm there all the time with that.
Yeah, honestly, I could kind of feel like, nah, it's a give and a take with me. It's a up and a down. Because for the most part, I'm up.
That's good.
You keep motivating and keep pushing and keep going for the most part. I'm going to find something to do. You know?
That's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's definitely dope. So this is the thing. Now, I saw something that you were working on, which is perfect for what we're going through today, which is like police brutality. And can we shed some light on that project a little bit? And I saw you dibbling down. I saw that on like YouTube, you know, so I know what I'm talking about.
Which one was it?
Twins.
Oh, Twins, because I had another project. Yeah. So Twins was kind of developed with. It's not really just driven completely by police brutality, but being falsely accused, being exonerating and exonerating people. Because the thing is, people will say all the time that I've never been through racism, or you may have those that say I don't understand racism. True, you may not have experienced it as a black person because you haven't been in that situation.
Okay.
But I have. Okay. Or the next person have. So I hate it when people say, well, ain't no such thing as racism. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You have had some type of racial vibe by saying that, oh, there's a white person right there, man. I wonder if he does da 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 da. Or it's a black woman, she's huge. All that stuff is racism, some type of racist vibe. But this particular film, and actually, my boy Columbus Short he's actually agreed to be in it if we get the funding.
Man, he's so dope. Y'all know who he is. That's the little soldier off This Christmas. That's my favorite movie.
Oh, really? Yeah, This Christmas.
He's played in
he's done a lot of stuff, and hadn't just been locked into urban theater. Urban films. He's done this movie called Whiteout. That was a huge, so he's done quite a bit of things. Yeah. But like I say, the whole thing is this film is based on a person being falsely accused. Yes. So in this particular piece, this young man actually walks in and the store owner basically has a racial situation with him, basically calls him the N-word.
Wait a minute, it's a true story.
It's a lot of true stories. This is not based on a true story, but it's a lot of true stories in it because people are dealing with that. Now, within this piece, there's a guy by the name of Chris Owens that was exonerated.
Maybe that's why I thought it was a true story.
Yeah, well, pieces of his life is in this, so he was willing to be a part of it to kind of sell the story because he had actually experienced being in prison for so many years. Then somebody told his brother that XYZ, I did da 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 da, and the brother was like, "Oh, you gonna go get my brother out of jail because you just lied." Even though that happened, he was still in jail for another 7 years. And this guy, basically said, this happened to me. So it's like, seeing these different things, being, falsely accused and all that stuff there is just...
I can't see y'all there.
I just pulled it out.
I ain't got my glasses on. I can't see you. Okay?
What's up, everybody? Thank y'all for tuning in to So This Is The Thing, my podcast. I am so excited today. I have some wonderful, wonderful ladies that has joined us today with Snoop Robinson. I am so happy. This is my girl, Callie. And how do you pronounce that last name? Is it Sante?
It's Sante.
Sante.
Yeah.
I said it right.
Sante.
I did not know you just had that little baby, a bundle of joy.
Yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So, kept it under wraps.
Oh my God, but that tells you a lot about your determination and how passionate you are about this, So just enlighten us on some of the things that you've done, some of the plays and some of the movies and things like that.
Oh my goodness.
I know a lot of them. I wrote them down.
Well, it don't matter about the past.
No.
I don't want to run down that resume. No, but we've actually done some stuff with Snoop. We've done a film, Black Diamond, that you can stream free.
She was
right
the
now.
main character in Black Diamond. Sure was.
Drop that right now.
She was the star, the lead.
She was the queen.
My girl
bee,
Missy
and
was
she
also
Diamond, and she was lighting that thing up. Do you
My girl
hear me?
Missy was also in the movie with
Missy
me.
definitely was also in the movie. Wait a minute, but you was in the movie with the other.
Yeah, she had that.
Y'all got
She had a little nasty role.
And she was holding her down, definitely.
Yeah.
So what was it like working on that project? Because that project, to me, they had 7 stars or something? It was.
Oh man, all-star cast.
All-star cast.
Yeah, all-star cast out here in Dallas.
There's
a lot of talent out here, and we did the damn thing, and it was fun. We had Snoop directing us, and
Right.
I was excited.
DeMarcus, who wrote a great
Amazing.
film, and it turned out really great. The chemistry on set was really good.
Yeah. So did y'all have to audition for that, or y'all knew each other?
Absolutely, they didn't give that to me.
I don't play that.
Everybody got an audition.
So Misty, let's talk about some of the things that you've done. Because honestly, I didn't know that you were in a horror movie before.
Yeah, I was in a horror movie. What was it called?
in your
the painting.
It was the
That's
painting.
what it was. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's what it was. And my name is Miss C.
Oh.
I ain't gonna say Missy no more. Missy Elliott.
Yeah, just like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was fun too.
It was definitely.
It was
fun.
different.
It was definitely different. I mean, like, have you ever experienced like being in a horror movie or?
No, that's actually something I would like to do. I would love.
You
to
dramatic,
do. I would
so I can see
love
that
to
when
do
you
horror.
I can see
Science
her being
fiction,
you
horror.
too, Snoop.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, you get dramatic too. Y'all
Yeah.
definitely get dramatic. Y'all turn all the way up.
Yeah.
So, I seen that you two were doing a web series.
Oh yes. How
How did that
Take
come about? How did that come about? Like, y'all are dope together because y'all chemistry too. Y'all bounce
Amazing.
off one
Yeah,
another.
we do. We just kind of connected.
Yeah.
And we like some of the same stuff. And it's crazy. Like something she'll be thinking about. I'll be like, you gonna think I'm crazy, but I just
damn
had
fool.
that idea. Or she'll call me and say the same thing. I'll be like, I was just thinking it.
Yeah.
What?
Right.
So, and then Tay Keisha is a combination of both of our names.
So Tay is short for Sante.
Sante.
And she's Keisha.
And
I'm
she's-
Tay.
My name is Mikisia.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
And y'all are homegirls.
Yes.
But
Well,
y'all, like, okay.
Oh, that's what the series. I don't know.
Okay, so.
Maybe she's not such a homegirl.
Okay, so this is like an insecure kind of thing. Like,
She playing. I got her back.
she be having them little
A lot of frenemies out there. I'm sure
You
people
want to
can
slap
relate.
her. You want to slap her sometimes. Okay. So I definitely think that is so dope for y'all to be doing this summer, and I'm gonna continue to be looking towards it. Like, how many series are y'all gonna do? I mean,
Well,
come
we're
on
just
now.
starting off right now. What really inspired it is the pandemic and all the creatives, as you might relate. We're
Yeah,
all working
definitely.
on something, all working on our solo projects and just putting content out there. And yeah, it just came about naturally. So we're just going with that. And later on, if it expands, we want to add cast and something bigger to it. Yeah.
Making
Yeah,
people
and
work.
I was just gonna ask, like, what is new for you guys? Because, like, I see that y'all are doing that. So you saying that y'all would basically want to do more of the movie
Oh, yeah, most
type
definitely.
of. Oh,
I would
wow,
think the more
that's
the movie type stuff.
That's
Yeah.
big. That's
Yeah.
big. Yeah, I definitely. I'm coming through the audition. Speaking of auditioning, I'm gonna kind of be honest. Like, I just want to know, what is a monologue? And I'm gonna tell y'all why I asked. What's a monologue? I sure don't know. Nope.
What do you mean? You don't know?
I don't know what a monologue is, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't know.
You want to take
Do you know what Google is?
Oh.
Do you know what Google is?
Shade,
But guess what? But guess what? It
What?
got me my first stage play without knowing. Without
Okay.
knowing.
Hey.
So that's why I said.
So you know what a monologue
No,
is.
no,
But you didn't have to
no.
do
Let's
one.
talk.
That's what
Let's
she's saying.
talk about it. Because honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all how that came about. Like, I was literally in the audition, like waiting outside, and it was this chick that was sitting over across from me, and she was on the phone, and she was like, man, girl, I better get this monologue right, because, girl, if I don't get this right, I don't know what I was doing. And I was like listening to her, and I was like, wait a minute. Monologue. It's a monologue. Honestly, to be honest, I don't know what I was coming to do. Honestly, I know that I spoke being in a play into existence.
Okay, you manifest.
You know, I manifested that, you know, because I get a little dramatic as well. And so, honestly, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm about to leave. I'm leaving. I was about to get up and walk. This was dramatic, and I said something about a man and a woman, and I actually got that. And I just want to say, I honestly thank everybody that gave me that opportunity, because I didn't know what a monologue was.
Well, the answer is it's like a long speech that's given by an
Easter,
actor
Easter Day.
in a movie or a play.
So I'm writing that speech?
No, you can get
That's
it
what
off
I
of a
said,
movie or a play. Like one of my
Okay,
favorites.
give me one then.
Okay,
I
I got you.
Come on,
Let's see.
Come on with it.
I gotta back up because my voice is so dead.
3,
Oh.
2, 1, action.
And I work like a dog, day and night, living off of coffee from a pot that none of you want to touch. So, excuse me, and it goes on
we
and on
need
and
more.
on.
And sing, and
Come
sing,
on.
and sing, and sing,
And sing.
and sing,
And sing.
and sing.
But
Come on,
it's
I want
all
you to
of
do
that
one.
part. It's all of that part that she says right there. It's some more in front of it. I just don't.
Nah. You're not ready
but
for all
nobody
that.
would've known.
No, you're not ready for that.
Nobody would never know.
But yeah, I okay. Let me think if I could come up on one off the top.
That's what improv is. People don't realize if you're a good improvisation person, you can actually go in and create an emotional concept and do your own monologue. If you have that concept. I've done it before.
I've done it before too,
Yeah.
but that was actually by pure accident. So what happened was years ago, and I went in for a major movie role, and when I got in there, I froze up. So
What?
instead
Mm-hmm.
of freezing up,
Because
I
you
just
do this,
went
though.
with it on the spot and was improv, and you would have never been able to
Nope.
tell the difference.
Because they don't know
That's-
your monologue.
They don't know your
No.
monologue. They don't know what you're about to say.
Yeah.
And I froze up and I forgot all the words. I couldn't think of not one word. Not
Wow.
one.
And they don't know it verbatim anyways, because I'm very dyslexic, so I might say coffee before pot. So they don't know it, but just as long as it's in there, you're like, okay, that's what it's supposed to be.
And you
That's
know what?
funny.
I probably think I noticed that that's what everyone was doing. Snoop, you actually reached out to me and sent me something and was like, go. And it was actually an audition that they were doing for the 90s show in New York. What was that called? That was and he
BT.
passed.
Yes, he did.
R.I.P.
Yes, he did.
Andre Harrell.
Andre Harrell.
Oh, yeah.
He did
Yeah.
pass. That was.
had
But
a
you
heart
sent that
attack.
to me, and I actually went. And I'm telling you, people got up there left and right and was doing all these movies and all this, and I was like, now why they getting up there acting like they in Players Club? That's sad. I didn't know that that's what they were doing.
We actually had
So-
a lot of people from Dallas that got callbacks. And two people, we had a Heavy D that came out of Houston.
Oh, Heavy D was
and
cold.
then he was there with Heavy D.
Heavy
killed
D
it.
killed it.
Oh
When
my
was this?
God.
It was definitely a lot of
Look,
talent.
when was
This had to
this?
be early.
Yeah.
I posted on all my social media.
It was called, okay, they
I
were
did.
looking for Mary J. Blige.
Okay,
They
yeah.
were looking for
Yeah.
Casey,
Yeah.
I
JoJo,
posted
Mary
it.
J. Blige, and
Oh, yeah.
Heavy D.
Heavy
Okay, I
D,
remember that.
Jodeci. They had a
Jodeci.
Jodeci come in,
Oh, yeah.
and he
He
killed
killed
it.
it.
Now the
he
thing,
got on the ground, pulled his shirt off, everything.
yeah. But the thing is, people see that that stuff is on that audition, but go anyway. Had a lot of people. I don't look like that person. Go.
Oh, it was.
Cause they had a young lady that went in and killed just her monologue. Her monologue. They killed her monologue, and she had a monologue prepared, so she killed it. And when she did, they end up actually calling her back. They end up calling her back because she had a look. So don't always expect, if they do an open casting call, they say they need singers, they may be looking for those particular parts, but at the same time, they're looking for other
They're
parts.
still looking.
Yeah, you know,
And
so
I
don't-
wanted to ask
I want to
you
say I
guys
remember that, and I was out of town or going.
I don't know, but I put it out
trust
there.
and
Yeah,
believe
I
you
think I
would've
was
went.
out of town.
I put it out there.
something.
I put it out there.
Yeah,
know
he
something.
definitely put
I
it
put it
out
out
there.
there. For
Yeah, and
everybody.
that's what I wanted to ask you, ladies, before we do close out. I did want to ask all of y'all. When someone is wanting to jump in and do this, that don't know too much about what they're doing, or they just want to just try. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I would say you should, but you should study your craft.
okay,
If this is something that you seriously want to do, then you should definitely study your craft going into it.
Right, because I still go to school. I'm still in school.
and y'all don't need school, honestly, but like you said, you still
Well,
you
yeah,
can't.
it helps.
It helps.
It
right.
helps, yeah. Because I learned something. They were telling me
It
about.
just be not
we're
to-
going to be doing the Shakespearean express. I was like, the who?
Right.
The Meisner.
Just to be
There was a
knowledgeable
Meisner.
about
We're gonna
what
do
you're
Meisner
going
this
into.
season. Meisner. Who is
Because
Meisner?
natural talent, first of all, will take you places, but
it will.
far. Okay, so I'm not saying that you have to have that, but if you're serious about it, you want to be knowledgeable, just like monologues.
Yeah.
You want to know what you walking into.
You're right. Yeah, because I mean, I got chewed up a couple times in the play. I'm strong, so I stood up, but I stood up and did my thing, but I got chewed up, but it taught me a lot, and I was like, dang, this is a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
And I thought that was something that I wanted to do, and I was like, I'm maybe not right now. I
But-
can see it down the line. I don't know.
I wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just it's you definitely need to, like you said, you got to mold and study your craft. I got too many crafts I'm already trying to study anyway.
But in my opinion, plays are a lot harder than movies and commercials.
I
to me,
believe
because you have to know your like. I just did what did I do the other day? A commercial. It was from 10 at night to 8 in the morning, but they were just feeding me my stuff, and I was like, okay, what blah blah blah.
So that was easy.
Where's a play?
Well, because
have
you
to
can't call
memorize
cut
it.
in a play.
Yeah.
It's just
It's live.
It's just straight.
and you're doing
Who
it.
say
in
you can't
rehearsal.
call cut in a play?
You can't.
I mean,
How? Why? When?
well, I won't be attending that play.
Okay. No.
Oh no, I'm just playing. I was just playing.
I've seen it happen, but
Oh,
you have to be a seasoned actor to make that work. Like a mic was out, they played it off,
No, I'm just.
You got to be
I was just
prepared.
Yeah, you got to have the ability to keep going.
Oh my God.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm so excited, and I thank y'all so much for sitting down with me.
Thank you.
I definitely want to know, if y'all have any other projects coming up, so I can support. Send me stuff. Shout out y'all Instagram, y'all Google, your YouTube,
Cal's
because
banging.
they've done so many things. I'm telling you guys, like the Metro Dallas area needs to know these people.
Yeah.
And they're doing so much. And like Snoop said earlier, he'd rather bring everything into the Dallas area than to why not build within. And I like that unity about y'all.
Right.
Yeah, so
Thank you.
Well, my
shout y'all stuff
Instagram
out.
is I am Missy Lee, and my Facebook is Missy Lee Actress.
Okay.
I just have an Instagram, Cal's Banging. Very simple. Cal's Banging.
Nah, because you can Google her as well, too.
You can Google my name and find my social media, yeah. But we don't do the Facebook. You can't get that personal.
Nah, I don't have Facebook either.
You can just find me at SnoopRobinson.com.
You can Google Snoop Robinson, and you're going to see a whole bunch of stuff.
Check out Takesha, though. Check out our series on Instagram and
Yes.
YouTube. Please
Check out
support.
Takesha.
Y'all killing it.
Definitely. I
Y'all
posted
definitely
it
killing
today.
We have
and I
used
thank
every
y'all
part
so
of
much.
my
What you say, baby?
We have used every part of my house for this
Come on,
pandemic.
nah, those are closed locations.
Right.
yeah,
Those
right.
are disclosed locations.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. Until I'm ready to go get that dressing again with that corn.
You had that big budget.
Twisted. Why y'all tell me I put corn in that dressing?
Well, hey,
Fine.
she came all the way to my house to pick up some
I
dresses.
sure did,
Wow.
and I'm ready for my next batch. Thank y'all so much for tuning
Thank
in
you
to
for
So
having
This
us.
Is the Thing, your girl Chaz podcast. This is the second episode. I love everybody. I'm all about unity, building everybody up. This is a positive podcast. This ain't nothing negative.
Yeah.
If we ain't pulling you up, you ain't come. I mean, that's just what it is. So I thank everybody. I appreciate everybody that for tuning in with us. See y'all later. We out. We out of time.
out
y'all. They're
there.
kicking us out. See y'all.